Hey, this is Web Suspect, and I thought I'd do a video on why I don't use LinkedIn. There's several hiring resource, social media pages, websites that you can use to quote unquote find a job. When I worked for Computer City, I went to the library. I was still fixing up my computer at the time; it wasn't finished yet. I think I went there before I even got laid off, and I filled out an account with Monster.com. And there was several tricks that didn't really help me get a job, but helped me to understand the job market. Since then, uh, my personal philosophy about LinkedIn, Monster.com, is that these websites won't help you find a job. Uh, Employers use a variety of tactics to find employees. The most that I found out about looking for a job is one is ISO 9000, which is a book that companies use to hire people. And this may, like for example, companies looking for a programmer or website designer, they might be looking for somebody with Java experience or Macromedia Flash for the website, which you can work on those skills, it's fine, but you don't necessarily, the main thing you'd be looking for like is HTML5, but you wouldn't necessarily need those skills for a job. And it might be like a long one-page description for like a website developer or project manager or any resource that you need to hire, and that's just one example. So a lot of times companies don't know who they're hiring. They use this book ISO 9000. A lot of the military industrial complex companies use that in Maryland, and so they're not really quite sure who to hire. I talked to someone from whose family worked for the military industrial complex about this, and they were pursuing a degree, more advanced degree than I had at the time, bachelor's or master's in computer science about this, and we both agreed at the end of our discussion that these people simply that they're looking for, they don't exist, because you might be looking for 1% of the top of the echelon for whatever you're looking for, and then the 99% might be people with criminal backgrounds or drug habits or just really a plethora of problems that you don't want to get involved with. And so primarily my opinion about LinkedIn and Monster.com is they're data mining like a lot of companies like Facebook and Google to get your personal information, and then you might get one or two people who want to hire you for a job, but they might be propped up fake tech companies and overseas, and they might just want your social security number to steal your private information to use for identity theft or something. So the probability of getting contacted by a large company through LinkedIn is very small. And, I would suggest people, if they want to apply for a big company, they apply directly through their human resources department. However, the problem is most of these people, like I said, they're clueless, and the human resources people, they don't know what kind of people they're looking for. So they might not actually go through their own database to find an employee. They may go to a resource site like LinkedIn.com, and then they still don't quite know who they're hiring.